Hey guys, it's Wednesday the 22nd of September. I think it's the first day of fall, and got a cold front just moved through and it's cooling down, and that's the first significant front that we've had through northeast Georgia so far this year. But anyway, fall's coming, and I'm looking forward to it. Been doing more culling here, and these are all recent finds. Anyway, I thought I'd do another video for you guys, and we'll get started. This piece up here, you know, for a while I was not real sure about this piece, but I think I figured it out. I'm not sure of the material on it. It almost seems like a mix of quartz and quartzite, but I think this is just a different kind of nutcracker. It's pitted right in here, and this is a right-handed piece. Let me switch hands here. Anyway, it'd be held like that. Finger go either side up here, maybe two fingers if you want. This is your thumb notch right in here. Other finger's right back here. I think they just use that to crack nuts. Got some similar tools that are in a museum. They were shaped similar like this, but the head of it was a lot bigger and it was flat, and I'm pretty sure that they use that for those tools for grinding. Just kind of what I would call a handled held kind of a nutcracker here, or I guess they could hold it like that. You see the pit in there. All this chipping work, a little bit of polishing. The black stone grinder, not in the best shape. I'm getting where I've got quite a few of these now, and they do this front end of this grinder so they can clear their fingers and hold this thing like this. I don't know, I probably got maybe eight or nine of these, maybe 10 that are shaped similar. I guess this one's not in the best of shape, but here's a big quartzite grinder. Got a hump in it there that's for your palm. That's the grinding surface there. I guess this could be either right or left. See how it's polished on that edge there and darkened. Both sides, actually. Pretty nice little piece. Picked this thing up. I knew it was some kind of tool. You don't see black stone pieces in a river like this that are polished down like this. Not naturally, anyway. Took me a little while to figure it out, and I knew that was a good flat surface there. I said, well, that's a polishing surface there, a grinding surface. And you know, again, you look for these certain little telltale signs. You know, darkening is one of them. That gives you an idea where they had their fingers or their hand. So it's darkening in the front there, and then the back here. I put that in my right hand, and it just didn't fit well. Once I put it in my left hand, just like that, it's a good fit. So you just kind of divvy it out right there. Your thumb would go there, and then your fingers up on the front. It goes with the grain. Just go back and forth. Nice little piece. This chopping stone here. Not in the best shape. A lot of chipping work done on this thing. That's the top. Been held like that. Kind of worn, pretty worn. Not my best example. I think this is just another little grinding piece or polishing piece. It's just got a lot of work done around the edges. Dimple in the back. Little facet there. One there. There. Here's a really old duckhead grinder. Been around a while. It's Granite. An old worn piece. I mean old. And here's a really nice quartz grinder. You don't see them this big very often. This is one big solid piece of quartz. See how it's been layered down on the top there. This thing's heavy. That's your grinding surface there. Just don't see many left or quartz pieces this big. Quartz is hard to work. It takes a long time to get this stone into this shape. So they normally didn't use this material for making big tools, but somebody did on this one. Like I said, I'm trying to save some of these really big pieces. Of course, the quartz holds up a lot better in the river than some of the granite and quartzite, but again, the reason why that's yellow is patina. That would have been snow white when they were originally making this piece. It's chipped out in the back, like you see a lot of my artifacts. But just don't see many big quartz pieces like that. I think that came out of the trout pond, pretty sure. These are just polishing pieces. Granite, hard granite, gray. This is a kind of an oddly shaped one here. Twisted. I don't know how they held that piece. This is a really nice black stone piece here. We put a lot of work in this little piece. Another piece here. This is a linear piece. It's been chipped out up here on the front. It's that material. I don't know. It's like fossil material, like seashell material or something. But this is a polishing end of it. And they would just, the reason why they chip it out up there is they can put some pressure on it with their finger. See the darkening in here. Be held like that. It's one of these heavily oiled pieces that I find on occasion. So I think these are really old tools. Maybe it came from a different culture. And this is just really more like either a crushing stone or a pestle. That's the striking end of this thing. See all the chipping work around the edges. Been held like that. Again, I don't know why some of these particular ones have, they're just caked in oil. I had one of my viewers tell me that this was something that they did up in the Pennsylvania area on some of their stones up there, or artifacts culture. Did the same thing. They would see the same thing. That's another little polishing piece here. Held like that. You could call this a little duckhead looking piece too. It's a little polishing piece. Maybe for a child or something. One out of granite. This has really been smoothed off, polished. A notch on the back. Slick as glass in there. I think this was probably one of my better finds of the day. This something I hadn't found in quite a while. It's a pecking stone. This has got some different material in it. It's got quartz on the top and some other kind of, I think, quartzite maybe down towards the bottom there. But you see right in here where it's been all pecked out. There's a groove in there. That's where your finger would go, and it's been pecked out right in here. And your thumb. This thing has been held just like that. And this has been polished too. This has got a lot of polishing work done on it. Just held like that, and then that ends where the pecking end there. Pecking working through there too. And creating this thing. Haven't found one of those in a while. And this is another big prep plate or cooking plate. Kind of interesting piece here. It's middle of it's got quartz. You see these edges have been all chipped down and polished, rubbed. Just form this little plate. It's not really little, but it's also divvied out in here on both sides. Actually, it's kind of cupped out. Again, I think they used to either cook on these pieces or just prep food on them, one or the other. And the darken back here in the back, I think they would hold them back here. Alright guys, that's all I got for today. And not sure when I'm going to get back in the creek again. I'm going to go down to my farm and start getting ready for deer season. I've got to do some planting and bush hogging and plowing, and so maybe a little while before I get back in the creek. But I always hope you guys are doing well, and I appreciate your support, and we'll talk with you later.